Okay, good evening, everyone. We are coming and welcome to USD 343 Media. Tonight, we are coming to you live from Mason Brunton Field here in Perry, Kansas, for a game between the Jeff West Tigers and the Perry Lecompton Cause, because it's Friday night in Kansas, and that means it's high school football. I'm Bill Culver, and I'm joined by Mark Armstrong and Armin Landis. Will Gantz is on the controls as always, and Josh Woodward is on the camera. Well, welcome, guys. We've had a week to think about everything that we need to think about, I guess. So, are you ready for tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready tonight.
Yep,
what about
Friday
you,
night.
Mark?
Yeah, Friday night. This is the place to be.
Friday Night Lights right here.
All right, so now let's take a minute and let's look back at last week's games. Week 5 results were Hayden played Hiawatha, Hayden 49, Hiawatha 0. Holton 48, this team we're playing tonight, Jeff West 9. Nemaha Central 48, Oskaloosa 6. Riley County 27-26 winner over St. Mary's.
That surprised me.
That's a pretty good battle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rossville 43, Mission Valley nothing. Sabetha 38, ACCHS, which is Effingham, was 0. And Silver Lake 50, Baldwin 0. And, of course, our game here at home was Royal Valley 12, Perry Lecompton 8, in a game that really just went right down to the wire.
Yep.
This week's games. And we are in district play pretty heavy, so a lot of these games tonight are district games, just like ours here is. Oskaloosa is at Hiawatha. That's not a district game because Hiawatha's in our. Hayden is at Holton.
That'd be a big one, but we all three picked
Hayden, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because
usually we pick Holton.
we do.
But not when they're playing Hayden, at least not this year.
Not this year. Yeah.
Riley County is going to be at Silver Lake.
Be another good tough
That'll
one.
be a good game.
Yeah.
Carr Parvell, Rossville is at Rossville. ACCHS is at Royal Valley, the team we played last week. Osage City at St. Mary's. Nemaha Central is at Sabetha.
That'll be an interesting game because there's a rivalry there to begin with.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably lean toward Nemaha Central.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Just looking at the other games and other teams that they've played. And then, of course, our game here tonight, Jeff West and Perry Lecompton.
The rivalry.
And it's been around since the Jeff County League. When I came here in '76, it was, hey, if you don't win another game, you got to make sure you can beat Jeff West.
That was the prevailing attitude, yep.
It
Now,
really
what do we call
was.
it? The Rumble for the Rock. We have a little rock trophy that goes with the winner on this one. So,
Well,
it's always
there's a
good.
lot of tradition in rivalry games, you know?
That's right.
Okay. Well, this week I did have a chance to sit down and talk with Coach Paramore about last week's game against Royal Valley and about tonight's game. And this is what he had to say. It is week 6 of the 2024 football season, and we are home again this week to play Jeff West at Mason Brunton Field. And that's also a district game.
Yes.
But before we get into that, let's reflect back to last week, our game we had at home against Royal Valley.
Okay.
After you've had a chance to think about it, what's your reflections?
Well, I think we continue to get better. It's we still do some things that hurt us, but I love the way our kids bounced back. I thought they played with a lot of passion on Friday. And some of that we felt like we were missing from the week before. We cleaned up some things. We still make some mistakes that hurt us. But we still were physical on defense, running around. Offensively, we started to move the ball a little bit. Leading 8-6 at half. Thought we were in a pretty good position to go ahead and, go maybe win a ball game. But they do a nice job of what they do. They were big up front. They're physical up front. They take the air out of the ball. They're going to use that 4:40-second play clock. And they get 2 or 3 first downs, and all of a sudden you're missing 6 or 7 minutes off the clock. And that really limits your possessions offensively, so we got to do a better job with that. But, it's tough getting beat. And the kids, it's tough on them, but the frame of mind is it is what it is. We're not going to sit there and feel sorry for ourselves. We're not going to sit here and just cash it in. We're going to come practice hard. you come out and see what we're doing, we're still doing what we do. And we're going to do it with energy and passion. And I love our kids still believe in that message and still in the process. And I fully think they're going to play very well on Friday night.
Yeah, I think a big thing about last Friday night's game was field position.
Yes.
We just kept shooting ourselves in the foot and giving them better field position than they were giving us.
Yeah.
At this level, field position is a big part of the game.
Big part of the game. If you can shorten the field, I think that's statistically shown at all levels, even the NFL, where your drive starts. Your chances of scoring and your chances of, being successful offensively are very much tied to your field position, your starting field position.
Well, it was a good game to watch.
Absolutely,
from upstairs where we were watching, it was an exciting game. It could have went either way,
Kids
right down to the end.
Yeah, played hard. And, we're going to get it.
Okay. Now let's look ahead to this week. So this week we have our old enemy. I don't want to say enemy. Our arch rival, Jeff West, has been Perry's rivalry. That's been a rivalry game here ever since I've been here, and I came here in '76. So we have Jeff West at home. They're in our district.
Yep.
Offensively, what I've seen on film, they seem to have a pretty decent quarterback. They've got a little bit of size on the line. They've got a power back. What are you thinking?
They're a dangerous team, and it's rivalry. That's that goes back, like you said, the old Jefferson County League. And,
Absolutely.
the proximity we are. Our kids know their kids. They know us, and there's a lot on the line in stake just from where you're at in the district to get a win, and where you're going to put yourself and give yourself a chance to continue on and go make the playoffs. So that's big just in that aspect. And then you throw the rivalry on it, and that always brings out the best in everybody. Everybody wants to play well. Everyone I've been a part of has been highly emotionally charged, and the kids are ready to play. It doesn't matter if you're 0-for or you're undefeated. They're going to put their best foot forward. They got some playmakers. They got some kids that can do some things. Like you said, their quarterback's dangerous. He can throw it, but he also, when things break down, he can make some things happen. They got some big old cats up front, and we're going to have to play well. They're 0-for, I get it, but they've played that same tough schedule, and there's nothing easy right now for any of us.
No. What defensively? What do you think we need to do to stop them?
Well, we need to just, the message stays the same. Come in and make sure assignments sound, do what we're supposed to do. Defensively, we got a base scheme that we play, and we always rely back on that. We make some tweaks week to week based on what we're seeing, but, understanding gap integrity, understanding responsibility. And then from there, play exceptionally hard. Run to the football, tackle well, and keep everything in front of us, and let's go from there.
Well, Coach, I wish you all the luck in the world. We need to get a W.
I know we do. I think we'd all feel better. And like I said, our kids are playing hard, and they still buy in, and I'm excited to play Friday night.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I like it.
All right. We'll be right back. Okay, before we're getting ready to have the national anthem here, but before we do that, I want to make people aware. You see a lot of people in pink. We are honoring National Breast Cancer Week, I believe, tonight at our game, and we have a lot of pink and white scattered throughout the bleachers, as well as a lot of our players have on pink socks and pink T-shirts and stuff to honor breast cancer. So, looks like we're going to have the high school choir, or I guess that'd be the Glee Club or something, that's going to sing the national anthem for us here. So we're just going to
Now would you please rise and face the south end zone as the Perry Lecompton High School singers sing tonight's national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. to welcome the Jefferson West football
Okay, we're back here after the beautiful presentation of our national anthem. Mark, you and Armin, before we get into this game, give me some thoughts here on what do you think's going to happen?
Well, I think it's going to be actually, I think it's going to start off as a close game. We need to find out who showed up for the Perry Lecompton cause tonight. Is this the team that wants to compete, or is this the team that has a hard time getting focused early? And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. We start off tough. I think the Jeff West, they've got some talent on their team, but I think we've got a better football team overall.
And for me, tonight, it's not about X's or O's or doing this right or not shooting yourself in the foot. It's the rivalry aspect. This is a rivalry game. And, I guess I've been around long enough. You guys have been around a little bit longer than me. You've seen what rivalries can do. It's like, how did it turn out like that tonight? We should have stomped them or they should have stomped us, those type of things. So the rivalry viewpoint to me, I think, is going to be the big tipping point. We'll see who can do it well and keep it under control, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Good thoughts?
My take on this, I think it's going to be about ball control.
Mm-hmm.
I think the team tonight that can control the line of scrimmage, can put together drives, run the clock, is going to be the team that's going to be the most successful. We have shown at times that we're very capable of doing that, but then at times we make these little foolish mistakes, or we get a big penalty, a holding or something that puts us behind the chains, and then we can't dig ourselves out of it. So I think it's going to be, like Armin said, I think it's going to be a good ball game from the start, and then I think who knows what's going to happen.
Well, and this all has,
and it may be a good game till the very last second of the game.
This all has playoff implications also.
It does. It does. Very
the
much
winner
so.
of this one will probably place third in the district, and therefore we get a better draw, so to speak, as opposed to the finishing fourth, and we'd get a worse draw. We'd play a higher rated team. Looks like we declined. We deferred on the on the toss, and the Cause will be kicking off to start, but they'll get the choice in the second half, which is what we as coaches sometimes prefer.
We like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's real quick then. We're going to start on defense, so let's real quick look at our defensive lineup. Tonight at the 3-down linemen, we're going to have Conklin, Powell, and Baker. At the outside linebackers is Starnes and Gray. Inside linebackers will be Trindle and Knapper. And then back in the secondary, we'll have Bronson Rush and Aiden Graves at the corners. And Eli Dean and Tristan Gordon probably at the safeties, with Baker and Brackenoff and Brockoff, all of those guys coming in. Then when we get the ball on offense, we got two choices at tight end. We either go with Ronnie Baker or we'll go with Chase Grave, and then we'll have O'Trimble at one tackle, Starnes at one guard, Conklin at the center, Trindle at the other guard, Powell at the left tackle. Knapper and Eli Dean will be wide receivers. Bronson Rush and Tristan Gordon will be out there, and Garrett Metcalf will be our quarterback tonight. So it looks like Perry's going to be kicking off from the 40-yard line.
We got a little.
If this dust ever settles so we can see the field,
I was just going to say, we got a little cloud out there. That's
try to tell you the numbers of the guys back here receiving this kickoff.
Farmers out in the field kicking up a little dust for us tonight, but that's it's the same for everybody, so everybody's got to play through it. Here we go.
That's right. And there's the boot. And it's a nice kick. Looks like it's fielded on about the 15-yard line. And he is nailed down at the 32.
And they're already going after each other. Boy, I tell you what. I saw a Jeff West kid come in and just try to lay somebody out late in the play, and he wasn't going to give up on that one.
That's his job, Mark.
I know that's his job. I'm just telling you, they're getting after it. That's good.
All right. Jeff West quarterback, number 5, Holthouse, I guess it is, Holthouse. And back there beside him is Unruh, their big 245-pound fullback. And it's Holthouse on the keeper. And it looks like he's going to move the ball up to about the 39-yard line.
I think our linebacker is going to be very key tonight. They came up and stuffed that.
Actually,
Go ahead.
No, I agree with you. They came up and stuff, and that's what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That quick start
Yep.
for the Cause.
It's going to be second down. Looks like they're going to need 8. Now they move Holthouse out to a receiver. They've got a different guy back here in the backfield.
They had. I didn't think Holthouse carried the ball last play either.
Number 1, that's Thielen, and he rolls out, and was that completed or did that go out of bounds?
No,
that was
incomplete.
Yeah.
Good pressure. Who was that? Number 5?
Yeah.
No, what was that?
That's Gray.
Chance
Gray, yeah.
He kept the chase on, so we had to come up with 3rd and long.
So there's no gain on that play, so that's going to put 3rd down and still 8 to go. Yeah, they've all the film I've seen on them, I've never seen one run quarterback.
No, we didn't see anybody else except 5.
This is something new. See, they've got him over here. Isn't that him over here? I don't know. Here we go.
3 on the backside.
It's a quick pass out here. He's going to throw it, a double pass, and it's picked off by Metcalf, who returns it back to looks like the Jeff West. Looks like about the 38-yard line.
See, sometimes trickeration doesn't pay off. And unfortunately for the Jeff West Tigers, this is one of those times.
Well, he had him open early, but he wasn't ready to throw
right.
it yet, so our defense just stepped right in front of that. Great play, great start by the Cause.
It was.
Let's get the offense cranked up as well as the defense was cranked.
All right, so it brings up 1st down. We've got great field position here. We just need to make sure we do take advantage of this.
Got the early break, and that's very important.
Metcalf back. Looks like Gordon's behind him. Dean's in motion. There's the snap. It's given to Gordon, and he has a nice gain up to the 31-yard line.
See, we just need to run right down the field, 5 yards, 6 yards of whack.
Nice pull by the left. Or that was that was Trendle. Cooper, I think. 59.
Cooper Trendle, 59. Yeah.
Even a nice block there. Just a little quick, almost a quick trap.
Metcalf on the option play. He pitches. There goes.
It's Rush.
He's going to advance that ball up to the 26-yard line.
This is the 6th game, and what have I been saying we need every game?
We haven't
the option.
And that's the first time we've seen it ran, I think.
That's exactly right.
All right. So that moves the chains, gives us a 1st down.
Those are 2 good guys to run the option with, too.
Oh, yeah.
Aggressive runners and a little speed.
And a good lead blocker on that, too. Not afraid of contact.
Okay, we're at the 26th. Metcalf back. Motion this side. There goes Eli Dean. He's on his feet. He's scrambling. It looks like he's going to go down on about the 20-yard line, isn't it?
Yes. It looks like the Cause have started well. They got to finish this drive. This is this big time. We're just about ready. We're entering the red zone here.
He's on the 21.
1 more yard.
Okay.
Offensive line playing a big part in this drive right here.
Yes, they are.
Starting to look coming off the wall.
Now we go with 2 backs back there with Metcalf. Hands it off to the 2nd back. He's plowing it up the middle. Looks like he gained 2. That's going to put it on the 19-yard line.
Good surge by the Cause. I think if he'd have cut to the left just a little bit, he might have been in the end zone. But they plowed forward. They were moving him. To notice that the offensive line is moving the D line.
Looks like it's 3rd down and 3. Be a long 3. We have, looks like Eli Dean back there with Metcalf. There's the snaps. There's Eli Dean cutting back up the middle. Nice run. He spins. He's down on the 10. Gain of 19 yards.
Wow. A nice job. Line of scrimmage being taken care of.
It is.
Conklin just kicking the butt of that defensive nose.
Already an important, really important series right here.
Yep.
All right, here we go. It's 1st down. They're not even moving the chains because we're inside the 10 or right on the 10. 1 back. Looks like that's. And there goes Gordon. And he gains about 3, it looks like, or maybe 2.
Yeah.
So that's going to place the ball on the 8-yard line.
They're running that a lot. One of these times that quarterback is going to pull it and run around the end. Yeah.
We hope.
Well,
everybody went. They all followed it. So.
That's one of the reasons you have him ride that man all the way up in there sooner or later.
So now Metcalf has 2 backs back there with him. He's got Gordon and Eli Dean. Here comes the option again. The pitch out to
Nice
it's
good choice.
It is Rush.
Oh,
and
no.
he
Penalty flag's down.
We got a yellow flag.
It's going to be a hold.
There's a great block by 17. He came back and boom, but that may be the one he gets. Yeah, he gets his arm around him.
Looks like he called face mask or something.
That's too bad. That was a great call, great play, but it's nullified, so Caw's got to get over that now. What did he call?
All right.
I assumed it was a hold.
Well, let's see. He's going to give it right now.
Hold.
Yeah, it's a hold, so that takes 10. But it's from the spot of the foul, so the ball only comes back to the 16-yard line.
Well, we got 3 downs to get there. Let's see what we can do here.
So it's 2nd down now and 16. It's 2nd and goal. 2 backs. There's the snap. We're going to run the option the other way, and he's going to keep it. And it looks like he's going to get 3. That's going to move the ball down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, just a couple of defenders slid off some blocks. I mean, other than that,
it's going to be 3rd down.
So Rush and Gordon in the backfield. And
push was still there, Herman. Yeah.
Now we got Dean and Gordon back there.
Okay.
Well, now we're going just with Gordon.
Got Graves over here on the outside.
Yeah. Metcalf calling for the ball. Looks like we're going to throw it this time. There's the long pass in the end zone, and it's up, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Aiden Graves, isn't it?
That's Graves.
Wow.
That's a 14-yard touchdown pass.
Pretty good touch on that ball.
Very well thrown.
Let's watch it again. Nice timing. Nice timing. Offense takes over. It takes care of that interception and runs it up.
That was a nice drive.
Now it looks like we're going to go for 2.
They had to overcome a little adversity with that penalty, but that's
the way to respond.
But we came back from it.
Yeah.
That's the joy of this, that we didn't let it get us down. We just played on. All right, so we got Bronson Rush behind Metcalf. This is the 2-point try. Looks like he's going to run the option, and they were waiting for it that time. They were waiting for the option. That's no good, so with 6:42 left in the first quarter, it is Perry Lecompton 6, Jeff West nothing. We'll take a break.
With a history dating back to 1893, First State Bank and Trust has roots that run deep in our community. And that strong commitment to community continues today with investment and support in Perry, Lecompton, and throughout the region. At First State Bank and Trust, we're dedicated to service and maintaining a spirit of excellence for our customers. Perry Lecompton fans can join the team by picking up your very own CAW card with donations made on every purchase. First State Bank and Trust, where banking is still a people business. Learn more at firststateKS.com.
Are we on? Okay. All right, here we go.
This is fun.
Somebody down for an injury? Or what?
They've got an injury over there on the field, and I can't tell if it's – I think it's one of theirs, Jeff West. Let's talk a little bit about, while we got an injury timeout, about that first drive by the Cause. We started off with it on our side of the 50, which was field position.
Right.
We started off with good field position, and we only threw one pass in that whole series of plays, which was
the touchdown.
That's the TD.
We ran a 9-play drive, went 38 yards.
Yeah. Arm and I were talking, too, about the offensive line really looked aggressive in that whole drive. I was impressed.
Made some good. You mentioned one time in particular that you saw Cooper Trendle just layer somebody.
Yeah.
Well, Coach did say this week when I was talking to him in our scouting report that he is at their meetings that they had when they went over the film at Royal Valley, and he pointed out some of the little things that were killing the drives, and he said, I challenged our line this week to man up and get on your blocks and stay on your blocks and get them out of there and don't release them and let them come back and try to make a play. So there's the kickoff. And it's going to be fielded on about this 18-yard line, and he's nailed on the 20.
30.
Yeah, on the 30, excuse me. Okay, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30.
First down and 10 for Jeff West from their 30.
We'll see if Jeff West stays with this same lineup with this new quarterback, which is Thielen, number 1. Isn't he the one that? Yeah, he's
junior
out in front of the huddle.
Junior, 5'9", 180 pounds.
So apparently they think maybe by moving Holtus out somewhere else that. So he's back there. There's the snap, and that's given to the big boy, and he's coming.
Oh, great
And
job.
there's the ball. It's a fumble, and they're going out of soup. And they're still fighting for the ball, and I think Perry's got it.
Oh,
Wow.
All right.
Gordon comes up, it looks like. Well, it's about time these
yes.
turnovers start coming our way as opposed to the opposite right in the first quarter.
We've had such terrible
Nice hit.
luck.
That was by number 10. Who's number 10? He just laid the lick on the ball. Who is that? Kniver. Of course, how could I forget
Yeah, how
Kniver?
could you forget Kniver?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
He came in and just hit the ball from the side. Nice job. That's the way you play gang defense.
Well, if you notice when you watch that play, we had him stood up.
Yeah.
That ball carrier was standing straight up, so that ball is a target.
Yeah.
he was
I
out
mean,
there.
it's easy to knock out when they're not over cradling that ball.
Here we go. Let's go, fellas.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line.
It'll be a timeout.
Timeout, Jefferson.
Jefferson.
6:26.
I'll tell you what, that was a smart timeout, though, on Coach's part.
Probably was.
Right now, if they're going to say, if we can stop them right now, it's still anybody's ball game.
Yep.
Yeah, because
So, do you go with the traditional, well, we just got a big play. Why don't we pull the string and fire it into the end zone?
I don't know. I think I like the way we were running
Yeah.
the ball, and I think if we are a little creative in what we do there, I don't know.
Well, the other thing, too, is we need to run that some type of counter because now they're starting to flow with that first fade.
when they see that option coming, they're just,
Yeah.
I saw that corner. He went for that pitch man.
Yeah.
He never even paid any attention to the quarterback. He went straight to that pitch man a while
Yes,
ago.
he did.
So they've got that figured out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to let that happen again. So now we've got to come back with a counter to that.
Yep, yep.
A little misdirection or something.
Well, we'll see what the coaches have in mind here and see if the cause can execute it for another 6.
I'm sure Coach Denton's got something up his sleeve, or he wouldn't have been giving us a look at that in that first series.
Yep.
All right. Metcalf's back asking for the ball. There's Dean. He's
There it
going up
is.
the middle.
He's there.
He's keep running, and he takes that ball down to the 11-yard line. No, he takes
6.
it down to the 6.
Nice job up front.
There was a big gap.
There was a hole.
And what
there, wasn't
happened?
there? Is there a flag?
Yes,
Oh, we got
holding.
holding.
Maybe that's why there was that hole in there.
Yeah, they didn't need to. They just don't need to hold on these
No.
guys. They're having their way with them, just pushing them.
You're right.
That's going to back us up from the spot of the foul, so that's going to bring the ball all the way back to the 25-yard line.
First down and 20 for Perry Lecompton.
Well, it's just 1st and 20. We're going
It's
to be
just
all right.
1st and 20.
We're going to be all right.
All right, Metcalf asked for the ball. And there it goes.
Oh,
Is that Rush?
And there goes the ball popping out
I
again.
think he's down. He was down, yeah.
Yeah, they're marking him down.
I mean, he was down
That was
before I saw
Gordon.
the ball, yeah.
That's going to advance the ball. We're going to move the ball up to the
Second down and 7.
22-yard line.
Maybe that timeout by Jeff West may have saved the day for them right now. Cause got to get it together here. I know they got 3 downs left to score, but still.
Yeah, they do, and they haven't pulled a whole lot out of the hat so far. I think just you want to stay on your block. You want to kick somebody out of the way. Give our guys a chance.
3 receivers to the left. Metcalf, quick pass out, and that's Eli Dean on the reception. He's going to make a couple. Ball's going to look like it's going to be marked on the 18-yard line.
Kind of the old wide receiver screen. It wasn't a receiver, but it was a back out there.
Yep.
So I like that. Jeff West did a nice job of covering that up.
I'm not sure Eli couldn't have gotten more. Just getting down and running as hard and fast as he can straight forward.
We tried to do too much cutting.
Yeah, sometimes it works, but
sometimes you just need to run over some people, let them know who you are.
Well, 2 downs to get in there.
Yep. So it looks like Gordon's in the backfield with Metcalf. 1 receiver right. Metcalf asks for the ball. There's a slant at the 5, and that's Gray. And there's a flag, and I think we got a face mask.
I think that's a personal foul, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we looked at that again. That's a great placement by the quarterback.
That ball is down to the 3-yard line. That's a 15-yard pass, boys.
He threw it right in there. No other place he could have thrown that.
That was right.
But, that middle, the last couple of games has been that we just haven't looked there.
Yeah.
So this could be half the distance. We're going to have the ball on the 1.5 possibly.
So we get a first down on that?
Personal foul, face mask, Jeff West. That's penalized half the distance to the goal, so we got it on the...
And it is a first down.
Got the 2.
2 or the 1. It's getting close. I look for a lead play right here with
I do too.
Bronson Rush carrying this in.
There it is. Nope. Yep.
And he's coming back to this side, and he's in there for touchdown number 2, a 3-yard run.
Now, that's essentially a little counter action, whether it was just counter and he zoned it himself. But
nice job by
blocking
the
up
offense.
front. Look at that. They were handled.
Yeah, the offensive line is just what you said. They are handling the defense. Very nice. Very nice, taking advantage of 2 turnovers by Jeff West and their end of the field, and boy, we took advantage and scored.
So we're going to go for 2. It's like Metcalf and Gordon in the backfield. Metcalf rolls right.
Graves.
He's got him Graves in the middle. That's good. So
you got Graves and Dean there, both in the same line. Just Graves just step up in front of it. Nice job to find them.
So with 4:29 left in the first quarter, it is Perry Lecompton 14, Jeff West 0.
Crown Toyota and Crown VW invite you to discover the quality that comes from 30 years of premium customer service. From your first visit, where we welcome you with respect, to the thrill of your test drive, to our professional know-how and superior automotive service department, our commitment is to your satisfaction. With every visit and every drive, you'll know you're a member of the Crown family.
See what sets us apart.
Crown Toyota.
Crown Volkswagen.
Come experience the Crown difference.
Crown Toyota and VW. CrownAutomotive.com. 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
Righty, we're ready.
We're back.
Looks like O'Hara's to kick off.
Nice kick.
And it's fielded on about the 13-yard line, and he is cut down on the 27-yard line.
That was Chance Gray.
That's a nice
now,
tackle.
And I apologize in advance if I call him Trevor, but I coached his dad.
Yep. Chance is having a pretty good game tonight already.
And good follow-up with, didn't see the number there. So, Cause back on defense. Let's see if we can keep him down on this end of the field a little longer.
All right, we still have Thielen at the quarterback, number 1. Henrik, number 7, is back there beside him. We got motion coming this way, and he's giving it to the motion man, and he cuts up, and that's number 5. That's Holtis. And he is banged out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Kniper pretty much handled him.
And
I was interested in Cooper Trendle right there.
Cooper right there had it figured out. He just got knocked out of there, but they shut it off. They shut it down.
That was a very good block.
Yeah, it was.
Because Cooper Trendle was not going to be denied.
Yeah.
Looks like they got about 5.5 or 6 on that, so it's going to bring up second down. Thielen is back, quarterback, asking for the ball. Here he comes to this side, and we let the corner collapse.
Ooh,
but
yeah.
we recovered from it. They only gain about 2.
And I think Cooper was on a stunt both times. Do you?
And number 14, Reckenoff, came over there to finish up on that.
Yeah.
He was right there. It looked like it was going to break for a lot more than that, but they closed it down. So here we go, 3rd and 2. Let's see if we can have him punt again.
Big play.
Yeah.
I'll put it like this. I hope that whoever that was, I hope he was on a call stunt.
Yeah, I do too. That was Cooper again. I think he was the time before.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he got nailed. He wasn't reading what was happening there.
Right. O'Hara's out here at this defensive end now, number 4 for Perry. All right. Got the big boy in the backfield
Delay a
back
game.
there.
Delay a game.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They hit 0.
I'll tell you.
And that's going to cost them 5, so that's going to move it back. Now it's going to be 3rd and 7 or 8.
It is amazing to
7.
watch this game and to recognize how these little mistakes by Jeff West have put themselves in a hole.
Oh, yeah.
And, I feel like, gosh, we've been there before.
Yeah.
And our guys, we just got to dig right down and just take care of business now.
The Calls are playing well.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Oh. He drops back, and he's getting pressure. And there's Baker on the rush, and there's going to be another. Oh, he almost had an interception.
They gave it to him.
Did he?
They gave him the catch.
Eli Dean was right
didn't
there.
believe it was a catch.
Yeah, he thought he had it picked off.
They picked up the stunt, and it just allowed him to escape through back over his shoulder.
That was a gain of 9 yards, so it's first down on the 39-yard line.
The ref didn't have any other choice but to accept that, at least from what I could see.
Mm-hmm.
He was
3 receivers to
behind.
the right. Thielen gets the ball. It's a quick pass out to the right to number 5, Holtens. And he is hammered for a gain of 5.
Had a danger written all over. I think the Cause responded pretty quickly.
I do too.
43-yard line.
Cooper Trendle was right in on that. Who else was there?
Little screen out in the flat.
That's only a gain of 4.
That's gain 3.
That's right.
I'm going to cut you back to 3 there.
Yeah. All right. There's the fullback. He's cutting to the outside.
That's a good move on his part.
He did. Looks like he's going to move the ball up to the 46-yard line.
Is that unreal?
For another gain of 3.
Yeah, our kind of defensive end just took the drive inside, and the fullback made a nice play, just bounced out.
Well,
He just bounced it out.
the whole everything was plugged up for him. He had to go outside. Yeah.
We're in that 3-man front. That's the first time I've seen us run that this year, but I know Coach said something about he's going to put a monster back on 5. So it's going to be short. It's going to be the Wildcat. Here he comes. He's plowing ahead.
Well, maybe not.
And I don't know.
Maybe close. He's a little short.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Where that guy's walking.
Yeah, they're going to take it up to the 50-yard line. So that's a gain of 4. Puts the ball at the 50. First. Now they're going to measure.
Timeout for a measurement.
Well,
I think they got it by half a ball.
I think they got it, yeah.
Or even less.
We'll see here.
Third of the ball. I'm going third of the ball.
Just a third?
Yep.
I'll go with the nose.
Well, we're zooming in on it here. That official would get out of the way.
They just get in the way of everything.
He's holding that ball.
First down.
First down, but we don't know if it's by a half or a third.
Yeah.
Or a nose.
Nose, yeah.
That's 2 first downs in a row
That's
for
2
Jeff
first
West.
downs.
They've been plugging away at it, so let's see if the Cause can get a stop here.
Got 1:06 left in this first quarter.
I'd like to see the Cause defense step up here.
Yep. Don't give them any hope. Just pitch a shutout tonight.
Jeff West comes up. 3 receivers to the right. And it's it's going to be picked. And it's picked, and here he goes. Is that Metcalf again, number 9?
Yeah, it's 17. That's Gordon.
Oh, that's Gordon. He's still on his feet, and he returns that ball back out to the 45-yard line.
I think the quarterback got hit as he was throwing it. It looked like he did just a little bit.
You know, that makes me wonder. I mean,
maybe not. Yeah, it is. So walking, flying.
He did.
Nice job by Gordon to time it. He saw it coming.
In previous games we've seen, Holthouse has really done a pretty decent job of throwing the ball from time to time. So I don't know, a little bit surprised.
All right, so it's on the 44. Got 32 seconds left.
Put this one in the barn and it'll be all over.
3rd touchdown to make this tough. There it is.
Metcalf keeps it.
Oh.
He should have just kept going. I don't know what he was doing.
He was reading something.
He should have just taken off of the sideline. There was room there.
You know, he hasn't run that a lot this year, though.
Right there. He's got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to let this clock run out because there's only 7 seconds, and we'll take this into the second quarter.
Because they've had a first good quarter.
Yes.
They have. They've had a good quarter.
Both sides of the ball.
That's the end of the first quarter. Perry Lecompton 14, Jeff West 0. We'll take a pause.
Your home doesn't stop at your door. It just begins. It's the extension of your everyday and host to a million magic moments. It's your square footage secret and your favorite summer days. Your sunrise Shavasana and your sunset Sangria. It's the place where conference calls and emails meet the fresh air and vitamin D. It's the extraordinary minutes that become lifelong memories. Moisture Shield. It's not just any deck. It's built for your life.
Get it right with McCrae Lumber in Lawrence.
Okay, we're back here getting ready to start the second quarter.
Armin, what's your take on this first quarter?
I feel like I nailed at the beginning of the game. I nailed what I expected to see, what I wanted to see, what I thought was going to be good for the cause.
Ball control.
And we've been there. Yeah, you're right. Offensively controlled.
It'll be interesting to see the time of possession here when we get some stats at halftime.
Yep. Okay, Perry. 2nd down and 9. Ball is on the 43-yard line. Metcalf calls for the snap. Gives it to Gordon. Gordon's off this left side. He's still driving. Looks like he takes it down to about the 38.
See, that's a nice gain.
Kniper, I think that was, number 10.
Is that Kniper?
Yeah, he's coming, he's back in. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
So we got 2 downs to get it. 3rd and about, 5?
I like the way he's rotating his backs tonight. He's, we've seen 4 different people back there running the ball. That's good.
Yep.
See, I'm looking down at Jeff West right now, and they're just kind of standing around.
Yep.
That's not a good sign.
So it's 3rd down, and it looks like we need 5.
Let's get about 39.
There it
is.
There's the option again, and he dribbles it, and he falls on it, I hope.
Yeah, I think he did.
Wow.
And it was there.
Gained yardage. It was there.
It was there. The option was there.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I don't believe there's any gain on that play, was there? Nope.
A little bit.
A little
one.
bit. Yeah, well.
Not much.
Maybe none at all. It looks still like 5.
Yeah.
3rd and 5.
We're going to call it no gain. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Two backs. And here comes.
No, dead in the water.
Dead in the water's right. So Jeff West holds us on downs.
All right. Again, this is kind of a important series now for the cause because Jeff West got a little momentum going. They stopped this past drive. Cause got to make sure that they can get that ball back and do something with it.
Yep, this is a big stand for the cause. I mean, a touchdown would have demoralized them completely and taken them out of the game totally.
Looks like they're starting this on the 37-yard line. Two backs. Motion. And the quarterback keeps it, and he gets no gain.
No, that 57 was in there. Is that
maybe lost some yardage?
That's Brockhoff and Lucian Brockhoff.
Loss of 1 yard on the play.
Oh, they say he lost one.
Both sides of the ball, the cause are taking care of the line of scrimmage. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
And I remember that's what you were talking about too at the beginning of the game. It's control that.
You know, you take care of the line of scrimmage, it gives you success.
Jeff West. One back, five's in motion. Here's a quick pass out here to the left. And looks like he's brought down on about the 43-yard line.
Alex Jacobson caught that ball, 5'10", 165. Another junior. They got a bunch of juniors on that team.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Plays coming in from the sideline. Three receivers to the left. There's the snap to number 7. And he's running, and he's still running, and he's still running, and he's running over people, and here comes 7. And it's a touchdown. That was a 57-yard run.
Wow. We kind of let them out of it, boys. We had them in trouble. Wow, look at that. Missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle.
Yeah.
Wow. He just wanted it more than we did.
Yep.
Gordon might have thought he might slap the ball loose, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
I think he's already over the goal line.
He was over the goal line.
Big play for Jeff West.
All right, they're going to try to kick this.
Jefferson West will try for the extra point.
Ball's placed down. It's up.
Boom.
And it looks good.
We got that baby off the ground right now.
So, at the 8:52 mark of the second quarter, it's Perry Lecompton 14, Jeff West 7.
You know, there's nothing really special about that play. He got hit at the line of scrimmage. We just couldn't bring him down.
He's a big body.
Yeah.
And he actually had a little speed, too.
Yep, he did. He got past our secondary. We couldn't get him.
They couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't going to be able to catch him and ride him in.
Yeah.
That's about all you could have done is ride him in, probably.
Well, we'll see if we can get that momentum back here and break something back for ourselves. Don't need to give away the lead we have in this quarter.
No.
You got to get another bigger lead.
Well, let's see if who was it last week? Henry Hayes. Let's see if Henry Hayes gets a fourth consecutive return.
He's the show. I think watching the film, this guy can kick the ball down to the
farther
15-yard line. So we'll find out here real quick. This is the first time we've seen them kick off.
Cause might want to be ready for a short kick. I would be reminding them if I was on the sideline right now.
I know you would, Mark.
Yeah.
They would hear your voice.
You know, I hope that our linebackers learned a lesson there. The kid that's 245 pounds, you do not want to tackle him up around the shoulder pads.
No.
You better get him down where it hurts, down around these ankles and these knees. All right, here we go with the kickoff. And it's
out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. And the flag comes out, so it's going to be a penalty of 5 yards from that spot right there, isn't it?
More than 5 yards. Is it 20 or 30 yards? 20 yards?
I think it's only a 5-yard penalty, isn't it? From that spot.
Maybe you may be right.
No, let's see.
I think we get it on the 35.
I think we get it on the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
I think that's what.
All
it
right,
is.
that's what it is. Okay, so it's first and down on the 35.
Well, let's see if the offense can crank it up again.
We got to get in there and maintain our blocks and give our backs, but our backs have got to hit that hole hard.
Yep.
Get 3 there. All right, so Metcalf brings him out to the line. And it's a snap back to him, and it's 17, and that's Gordon on the run.
Nice run.
And he takes that ball up to the
Good job of picking a hole and turning
43-yard
forward.
line.
Yeah.
Nice lead blocks. Boy, there's a lot of blockers downfield. That's a good thing, right, Armin?
Yes, there is. It is. And I'll tell you something else that was good was Gordon got the ball and he just ran.
He just ran. You're right.
He wasn't picking away.
That's what you got to do. Hit that hole. Metcalf asks for the ball. Here he goes. That's Bronson Rush. And no gain.
Well, now here's about the biggest play is going to get in this game right now. If we end up not getting that first down, they get the ball back pretty quickly.
I tell you, number 11 was back there pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's playing that inside linebacker.
Yeah.
And, you look at the program, he's not a very big kid. He's 150 pounds?
Yeah, 165.
165.
Cooper Pischel.
But he's only, 5'9" or 5'8" or something?
5'7".
5'7", yeah.
So he's
he
pretty
must be
stocky,
a pretty tough kid, too, if he's playing back there in the linebacker at 5'7".
Yeah. If they're going to watch the game clock here, we're going to get called for time. Maybe not.
Yep.
No, coach called timeout.
Timeout, good.
We got a timeout.
Good timing by coaching staff.
That's right, because we was getting ready to lose 5 yards.
Yeah, that would have been third and 7 then.
That's a mistake
two,
you don't make in a game like this.
You don't keep it. All right, so we're back here.
Big down here, third and short.
That's right. We're at a point right now where we've got to keep control of the ball and keep marching down the field. We don't want to give it back to Jeff West, not after they had that touchdown run. They feel a little success going right now.
Which, again, was what you were talking about, Armin, before the game. Keep control of the ball.
And Bill, too. Bill was a ball control man.
Yep.
But you know something? Most of us people who coached before all believe in ball control.
Yep. They don't have it, they can't score.
That's right.
That's right.
All right. We come out with two backs. Metcalf back asking for the ball. And there it comes, and there's the handoff, and here he goes off of the left side, and looks like he's going to gain about 5 yards for a first down.
Nice job. Nice job at the left side of the line. Just kind of hung on to those blocks long enough and turned them. Good lead block by Kniper.
That's a gain of 6 yards. First down.
You know, it wouldn't be surprised me to see Dean break something like that, because he's got some speed if he gets past someone.
We just got to make sure we stay on those blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Give that back a chance. There's the snap. Drop back.
Nice.
Pass out here to Dean. He cuts to the outside.
Great block.
He makes another move, and he's brought down on the 41-yard line.
Watch Aiden Graves, number 6, out here on the outside. Great block right there. Aiden takes him on, and he springs him for what?
Oh, he got another 4 or 5
6
yards.
5,
6
7
yards.
yards.
Yeah.
That's a great ball. That's what you want to see. That's a team game.
That's
what
right.
you want to see your teammates do.
We got, looks like Minnick is in there now, number 3. He's wide out to the right. Metcalf.
Ooh.
Asks for the ball. There's Bronson Rush going right straight up the gut, and he's off a right tackle for a nice gain.
Boy.
That old line must be creating some gaps in there. He was there quickly.
He was all the way to the 30.
55, pulled over there, and it was a little bit of a trap, it looked like.
Line. That's a gain of 8 yards.
It's nice to see the motion coming
First
out here.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Metcalf back. Looks like Bronson Rush is back there with him. He pulls it. Oh, he tried to hit Graves again on that slant and missed him.
Graves was he was covered, but he was still open. watch him on this
Yeah.
right there. If he could have caught that ball,
Yeah.
you don't know what might have happened.
That was good timing on when to throw that first down,
Yes.
because on first down we've been run oriented. We haven't thrown the ball very much, and we caught him, just couldn't catch it.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's a little play on words by Mark there.
You caught that?
Yep.
All right.
Again.
One back with Metcalf. Looks like it's Bronson Rush.
Yeah,
no,
there it is.
it's
There it is.
Metcalf on the keeper. And he's driving, and he's brought down on the 30-yard line, which is going to be a gain of about 3.5.
Look,
We'll
I
call
was
it
going
4.
to go more than that, but
Yeah.
boy, they closed it down quickly.
Man. Yeah, I thought it was a little more than that.
Ball's on the 30. That's a gain of 4.
I would be
3rd down.
surprised to see us throw the ball here, though.
Now I think we're in 2-down territory. We don't have to get it all right now.
You're right. It's
a deep pass to and it's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted, yep.
Intercepted by number, guess who? 5.
I'll tell you now, that's kind of a big play. I mean, they got it in a bad spot, but it stopped our momentum from scoring again. And that's, I admire them for taking that shot. He throws a little bit deeper, not quite so high. We might get that.
Well, the important thing right here, I say important, looking ahead, it's what the defense can do here.
Yep.
You kick a 3 and out, not a whole lot of harm done
Right.
there.
Well, they've got to go 92 yards.
Now, we've seen it happen before.
I know it. 5:05 left in this quarter. 3 receivers to the right. You better tackle that big boy if he comes flying through there. And it's the quarterback keeper. And we snuff that. Looks like they're going to pick up
4,
2.
3.
Looks like it's on the 10.5. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they're really on game. We'll give them 3. I think it's 2.5. We'll give them 3.
I'll give you 2.5.
All right. Looks like it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Five's in motion. There's the quick pass out here. He's bringing him out.
Nice
We've got
job.
that snuffed for a no gainer.
Rush.
Johnson Rush.
Rush, he read that right off the bat. And just
Alex Jacobson on the reception.
He may have lost a yard. I know. Well, maybe not. You're going to mark it up where it was.
I certainly thought that they had more opportunity for yards right there, though.
Yeah.
They might have lost a half a yard, but
Well, there's another big down.
3rd down.
Defense got to come to the rise here.
3rd down and 7.
Well, you just got to do your job. This is where defense, you react, you do what you're supposed to do, and
They got the
make
big back
play.
back there beside the quarterback, so he's rolling out. Quarterback's rolling out. He stops. He's going deep down the field,
Oh,
and it is incomplete.
receiver dropped the ball. He had it in his hands.
But we had 2 guys right there.
Oh, boy, we were covering him. I'm just saying that the quarterback delivered the ball. The receiver just couldn't come up with it. That was a little high, wasn't it?
So we might see our first punt. 3:31 left in this first half. Looks like they're going to be punting this ball from about the goal line. We got Tristan Gordon back to receive the punt. And there's the kick.
Ooh.
Whoa, that was almost blocked.
It was.
And the ball takes a Jeff West bounce and comes to rest on the 37-yard line.
That is a heck of a punt.
Well, but the Cause did what they were supposed to do on defense, stop the opposing offense and get us in fairly good, decent field positions. See if we can drive down and score before the end of the first half again.
But I'm old-fashioned. If you're going to put somebody back there, put somebody back there that'll catch the ball.
Yeah.
I totally
Did
agree.
you realize that ball hit the ground, cost us 20 yards?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can ask your son about that because I used to yell at I used to yell at his guys every time. Catch the ball.
Catch
Stop
the
the
ball.
ball. But
Signal for a fair catch. Just catch the ball.
Yep.
All right, Perry brings them out. We got 2 receivers to the left. Metcalf asks for the ball. He gives it to Gordon. Gordon piles his way up to about the 45-yard line.
Tell you, the line's done a good job. Gordon has had a number of good runs here tonight.
He's running with some authority tonight. His lean is going forward, and he's looking for the hole. 2 good signs.
Well, it looks like the 46, or the 44, excuse me. So it brings up 2nd down and 3. Two backs. Metcalf, looks like we're going to run the option. There's the pitch.
There
it's
it is.
a pitch back to, is that Gordon?
Was it Rush or Gordon?
Had a 7 on it, so I think it's Gordon.
Yeah.
17.
So that's going to be a nice gain up to the. Well, we got a flag or something?
I think we might have a flag somewhere.
It looks like the ball is up to the.
Yeah, there's a flag.
We're walking backwards.
Looks like we're walking backwards. Man.
That would have to
Personal
be a big
foul.
Yeah. That's 2.
That's 15 yards. Personal foul.
Yeah.
So is it after the play, or 'cause if it was, then it's a first down anyway.
Yeah.
So they're
All
marking
right,
back.
so that's going to take the ball all the way back.
So I think they're going to call it a first down. It must have been after the play again. Find out who the culprit
No,
was.
2nd down. They've changed.
All right, and the ball is on the
So it's
37-yard line.
Dead ball foul. That's the kind of stuff that can kill you.
Yep.
No, I take it back. It's
first.
Yeah.
1st and 10, yeah. So
First and 10. That's right where we started this drive.
After
We did
the
all
play.
that for nothing.
Yep.
Well, we want to do it again. More
Okay,
yards.
Metcalf's back there by himself. Now he's not. Brings Bronson Rush back with him. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Bronson Rush. He cuts up, and he makes a nice gain up to the 43-yard line.
Looks like about 5 yards. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice cut, an explosion.
I'll take that.
Trello makes a nice little push, a shove on the defensive end.
2nd down and a long 5. Clock's running with 1:50 to go in this half.
We got 2 timeouts.
Yeah. Metcalf calls for the ball. And he looks like he's going to make the quick pass out to the right, and he
And
drops
that's a fumble.
the ball.
Get on that thing. That was a backwards pass.
That officials don't call that.
Oh my gosh! I don't care if it's close. You got to. Your kids got. They could. If that would have been, and they.
Technically, it was at the very least, it was just a lateral. It's just a flat pass all the way down. Look,
he's throwing
starts right
backwards.
there. It goes backwards. Yeah.
You need to always cover that
the ball.
Regardless.
Cover the ball.
And the bad thing about it was that stopped the clock. So that's a nice little swing pass. It should have been caught.
It's not a bad
3rd
thing.
down.
It's a good thing.
3rd down and 5. Metcalf turns. He looks. We got a guy. That's Graves. He's wide open. He makes the reception. And it's caught on the 35-yard line.
I thought somebody threw a flag over there. Evidently not.
I didn't see a flag.
Don't even think about that.
Nice catch.
That was. It would have been nice to get that ball down a little bit lower.
Yeah. Well, he must have been wide open because that
He
thing was up in the air a long time.
There was nobody within 10 yards of him.
He just wanted to throw him out a little baby balloon to catch.
Okay, we got 2 receivers over here to the left. 1 back. Metcalf calls for the ball.
Yeah,
rolls.
We weren't
Look
set.
out.
We weren't
Look
set.
out.
Throw it out of bounds. Atta boy.
Yeah.
So it'll either be 1st and 15, or they'll just take the play with 124. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't just take the play.
Yep.
But I think Graves was not set, or he was getting set, and we just called for the ball too quickly. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift. Well, that just means he wasn't set yet.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to step it off.
Well, that's fine. I just soon have the down personally.
So it'll make 1st and First and 15. Ball moves back to the 41-yard line. We've been playing this game long enough, though. Those guys need to know they got to get set. All right, 2 receivers to the right. Trek snap to Metcalf. He's looking. Throw the dang thing out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
And he finally did. One thing about it, if you get beyond that 3 or 4 seconds, you better just heave it out in the bleachers.
That's actually a good rule from times when I was coaching.
You better see that receiver in the first 3 seconds.
And we had a couple of offensive linemen that kind of counted to 3 and then just let their guys go. And it's like, well, the play was running at 4 and 5. Come on. That's the importance of sticking with the block forever.
You got to go from that snap to the whistle. You keep
Right.
going till you hear that final whistle. Okay, so it's 1:17 left here. Metcalf's back there by himself. And it's a direct snap back. He's looking. He stops. He throws. And it looks to me like it's caught.
He's out of bounds.
It's still going to be short of the first down, but it's going to bring up 4th. And that ball is going.
No, it's 3rd. Or is it 4th now?
I think it's third down.
It's third
down, yeah.
3rd manageable.
All right, so that ball's resting on the, looks like the 38.
If I'm playing the defense and thinking pass, I'm going for a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just play it.
It's 3rd down.
I'm not sure I'm going to pass it.
Yeah, maybe not.
If I'm the cause, I'm going to run Gordon.
Yeah, because you got 2 downs here, and we still got 1:10. But he's going to roll out here. And he throws it, and it's a jump ball, and he catches it on the tip.
Who was that? Was that Graves?
And that
was number 5.
That was Gray.
Gray.
Chance Gray.
No, it wasn't. It was Eli Dean. Wasn't it? Chance Gray's over. I don't think he's on the sideline.
He's on the sideline? Oh,
he was standing.
He was standing.
Oh, it was Dean, yeah.
Well, all right. Yeah. He was there anyway. He was cheering
that
him
gave
on.
us the first down.
Funny things happen.
Ball is on the 25-yard line.
Be nice if we could score here. The reason being because we get the kickoff at the beginning of the third quarter.
Yep.
So it's a big one.
So we have 3 receivers right, 1 back, and there's the quick pass out to the right. He catches it.
Get out of
he
bounds.
heads down the sideline. He's headed in. He's going to go. He scores.
Wow. Who was it? 34.
That's Rush. A
Nice
25-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, damn. Metcalf couldn't have threaded the needle any better. There's all sorts of bodies out there.
All right.
Oh, not that play. What was I thinking? Put it on the money. That's what he had to do. Nice job.
All right. So with 54 seconds left, we're going to go for the 2-point conversion, I'm sure.
Well, I think you're right. Wind the clock.
All right. So, we got 2 backs back.
Did they not call that a touchdown?
And there he goes, and he's in.
All right.
And it's for 2. Well, the clock didn't run, so it had to be a touchdown.
All of a sudden, the call offense is looking just as good as the call defense.
The ref was out there winding the clock. Maybe we just weren't down to the right number of seconds. I don't have any idea.
All right, so we'll keep it here with 50 seconds left. It's 20 Perry, Lecompton 22, Jeff West 7.
And maybe this rivalry has lit the fire underneath the cause tonight, huh? They look good. Both sides of the line of scrimmage, Armin.
Yeah, and especially when we've made several key plays in this drive. We had to keep that going a couple of times. Overcome a penalty that called back an exceptionally good play.
A couple of great receptions on the sideline to get both feet in and catch a bobbled ball. You know?
Yeah, I think that's right now is big. We're catching the ball tonight.
Yeah,
whereas some of our other games in tight situations, we've not hung on to that ball.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at it, that's one of the things that's plagued Jeff West tonight.
Yeah,
they've dropped a couple of balls.
A couple of nice passes.
Could have been kept drives going.
Okay, so we're ready for this kickoff. Looks like O'Hara's going to be kicking. And he pounds that ball back to the 15-yard line. And here comes number 3. Oh, my. Did he run into a brick wall? That was
right
number
now.
10 for Perry. You know who that is.
Hard to believe that Kniper would be the first hit. He does that
Alex
consistently.
Jacobson.
Man, that kid come to a screaming halt in a hurry.
He's not going to be too happy with that.
48 seconds left.
A little prevent defense here.
And the ball is on the 30-yard line.
Oh, 48 seconds.
48 seconds. 3 receivers to this side.
Do they have a kicker?
Well, they kicked a nice extra point a while ago.
Yeah.
Fives moving his way over to the other side. And he's dropping back to throw the ball. He's got pressure. He releases it.
No.
Oh, my gosh. He came up and
that was as big a mistake as you could make.
Oh, and
make
then
the tackle.
He pitches it. Get on that ball.
Oh, my gosh. Talk about mistakes.
No, why would he have pitched the ball?
I think he threw it forward. I think he tried to pitch that ball forward, so that should be a 5-yard penalty from that spot if they recover.
This should be our ball.
It should be.
Well, we caught a break there because the defender came up.
Yep.
And the ball went over his head.
Yep.
We'll see it again.
Yeah, we got lucky there.
I don't even want to watch this. That's Aiden.
Whoops. But there's a tackle. Eli misses. Should have had that. And there's another one.
We're missing too many tackles.
Way too many.
Too many tackles.
Here's another miss.
Yeah.
Okay, he did fumble here. He pitched it backwards. So there was nothing wrong with that pitch.
Well, we caught a break there because they could have very easily scored in 32 seconds at that rate.
Oh, Jeff West just called a timeout.
Wow.
I can tell you what I'd do. I'd be taking a knee.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's no reason to put anything else out on the field right at the moment.
No,
we're going to get the ball back.
No, with 32 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the timeout clock, right?
Just so we don't back up too far to take a knee. That's the bad thing about a shotgun. You're already 5 yards deep, and if you back up any, you're going to lose 7-8 yards. We don't want to do that.
Would you ever coach a team that your quarterback couldn't get up underneath the center, take a snap?
Would I ever coach a team that he couldn't?
Yes.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying that they don't work on that, but my guess is we don't anyway. I mean, that may be neither team can snap the ball short.
Well, just direct snap it to Gordon or somebody and just let him plow straight ahead and hang on to the football.
Yeah.
I think of all the snaps that come out too high or too low. And, you know.
I know.
It's kind of like passing the ball. There's a lot of things that can happen.
Yep.
There's 3 things can happen. 2 of them's bad.
Okay, Woody. Woody Hayes.
Hayes.
Sorry.
That's right. That's why you run that football.
For me, that would be Nanny Duber, my junior high coach.
Yeah.
There's the snap. There's the give to. That's Minnick. Made a nice little run there, number 3.
And he covered the ball as it was closing down. So
covered that ball up well.
He's a senior. He's at least got that. He's got
that ball comes out to the 37. That's a gain of 7 yards.
Yep, nice job by the O-line.
That was the last play of this quarter.
The offensive line has played very well tonight.
Yes, they have.
Very well. It's the best we've seen them look, I think. The Cause go into halftime with a 22-7 lead, and more importantly, we get to receive kickoff in the third quarter to start. So
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. We can crank out another one and we got it.
Okay, so it's halftime here at Perry with Perry Lecompton leading Jeff West 22-7. We'll take a break, and then we're going to come back with a special interview with Coach Paramore about the new district alignments.
And you don't want to miss that.
Don't want to miss that.
Explanation.
All right. It is week 6 of the 2024 football season, and we are home again this week to play Jeff West at Mason Brunton Field. And that's also a district game.
Yes.
But before we get into that, let's reflect back to last week, our game we had at home against Royal Valley.
Okay.
After you've had a chance to think about it, what's your reflections?
Well, I think we continue to get better. It's we still do some things that hurt us, but I love the way our kids bounce back. I thought they played with a lot of passion on Friday, and some of that we felt like we were missing from the week before. We cleaned up some things. We still make some mistakes that hurt us, but we still were physical on defense, running around. Offensively, we started to move the ball a little bit. Leading 8-6 at half, thought we were in a pretty good position to go ahead and go maybe win a ball game, but they do a nice job of what they do. They were big up front, they're physical up front. They take the air out of the ball. They're going to use that 4:40-second play clock, and they get 2 or 3 first downs, and all of a sudden you're missing 6 or 7 minutes off the clock, and that really limits your possessions offensively. So we got to do a better job with that. But it's tough getting beat, and the kids. It's tough on them, but the frame of mind is it is what it is. We're not going to sit there and feel sorry for ourselves. We're not going to sit here and just cash it in. We're going to come practice hard. You come out and see what we're doing. We're still doing what we do, and we're going to do it with energy and passion. And I love our kids still believe in that message and still in the process. And I fully think they're going to play very well on Friday night.
Yeah, I think a big thing about last Friday night's game was field position.
Yes.
We just kept shooting ourselves in the foot and giving them better field position than they were giving us.
Yeah.
At this level, field position is a big part of the game.
Big part of the game. If you can shorten the field, I think that's statistically shown at all levels, even the NFL, where your drive starts. Your chances of scoring and your chances of, being successful offensively are very much tied to your field position, your starting field position.
Well, it was a good game to watch.
Absolutely,
from upstairs where we were watching, it was an exciting. Okay, I'm here with Coach Paramore, and we are going to talk about the new CASHA realignment, or whatever you want to call it, on how the districts are playing the playoffs this year. It's totally different. I'm going to let Coach explain it so you have some idea of how this is going to work in 2024. Coach?
Well, the old format, you had your district games, and when you came out, then you matched up District 1 versus District 2, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and all the way through. And so you kind of knew your lot and who you're going to line up with right away. And now they've taken all the districts and combined them. So on the east side of the state, there'll be 16 teams, 16 on the west, 32 that'll make it, and they're putting you in the bracket and they're seeding you. So it's going to be a little bit like the 4A, 5A, 6 model has always been. So you win your district, you're going to be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. You get those top 4 seeds. Your runner-up in your district, you fill it out there from 5 through 8. You're third in your district, you're 9 through 12, and if you're fourth in your district, you're 13 through 16. And they're just going to put you in the bracket. Criteria of how they seed you is number 1, your record overall, then number 2, your district record. And if there's anything they got a tie break, they'll go to either was there a head-to-head matchup. If not, there's also the point differential based on your season results and where that goes.
So how do you feel about the old system, the new system?
I think
liking this new system better?
I think the new system is a move in the right direction because, we always knew, and just if the way Northeast Kansas has been over the last how many years, and we were always fighting that group. You're turning around and playing those same guys you already played because you were matching right back up with your district again. And if you were in a tough district, you were going to catch them second round. In 17 and 18, we caught Sabeth the second round. They go on and win 2 state championships. And then in 19 and 20, we're turning around and we play either Holton or Hayden in that second round. We were able to be on the right side of it, but that's a tough second round game. And we were able to get that done. And then, you're turning around and you're playing good folks right away. If we could go see somebody different, I think we're always game to that.
So basically what you're saying is if there's a district, for example, I know in one of the districts there's a team that is undefeated, but the other schools in that district haven't been faring as well. They don't have a winning record. But we could possibly end up, depending on where we're falling at, playing. We might play somebody in Southeast Kansas.
Could, yep, absolutely. Everything on the east side of the state, and I think pretty much your dividing line's Highway 75. So if you look at all the 3A schools on that side, that's who's going to be in. I mean, you got far in the southeast corner, you got Baxter Springs and Columbus down there on the border, and then up at the north end, probably the furthest north in 3A is probably Holton, Hiawatha.
Hiawatha,
So everything in between those two is, they're all in. We'll see where we go. But I think everybody's okay. Casey used to say, well, travel's why we didn't do that, travel this. Well, I don't know why it was a problem for 6A for Lawrence Free State to travel to Garden City for a first round game, but we couldn't.
But
right?
we can't.
Go down to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, or go down there and play Neodesha or something like that.
Right.
I think it's all
Well, it
buses.
sounds like it's going to be a good improvement.
I hope so, and it's always fun to go see somebody different too. I
Right.
think that kind of heightens your awareness and alerts you a little bit, because it's tough to from one side to beat somebody twice, and then if you just get tired of seeing the same old folks sometimes.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for explaining that to the folks that's watching,
Yep.
and we will be right back.
Good evening, Call fans, and welcome, Jeff West fans. Please welcome to the field the PLHS Varsity Blues. Performing tonight, we have our one freshman, Presley Bonmeyer, our sophomores, Cadence Long, Katie Augusto, and Taylor Williams, our juniors and co-captains, Leah Essman, Morgan Yoakum, and Tilly Johnson, our seniors, Cayman Baker, Sky Hefner, Lexi Denton, and our captains, Madeline Dwally, Olivia Meyer, and Kaylee Brown. Tonight, the girls are dancing for Jenny Early and all of the women who have battled breast cancer. They are the true heroes. The girls will be performing to I Love Rock and Roll. That was choreographed by Madeline Dwally. Let's get it, girls.
Okay, we're back here at we've got 2:47 left here in the half. Before we get the 3-minute warning, we do have some scores coming in here, and I'll have Armin read these off to you.
October 11th scores. This is from Ed Putnam. Thanks, Ed. Silver Lake leads Riley County 7-zip. Royal Valley leads Effingham 22-zip. Kind of what we talked about.
Yeah, kind of what we talked about.
Central.
Nemaha
Central leads Sabetha 12-zip. Now that surprises me just a little bit. Rossville leads Paravel 28-6. Wellsville is leading Ward 25-0, and Hayden leads Holton
7-0.
7-zip, and we don't know if that's at the half
or not.
Yeah, so that's
closer than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, we'll see what happens from that.
How about some stats?
Well, not surprisingly, Perry Lecompton is a little bit dominant. And I'll just tell you the first one off the top of my head is the time of possession. The Cause had the ball 25 minutes, 58 seconds. Jeff West only had it 15 minutes, 31 seconds. As far as first downs, Perry Lecompton 10, Jeff West 4. Rushes, Cause 24 rushes for 99 yards. Jeff West 9 rushes for 84 yards. The big one there, though, was 56 yards for a touchdown. They're the big fullback. Passing, Cause are 7 for 12 for 89 yards. Jeff West 5 for 9 for 81 yards, but 2 interceptions in there. Penalties, what's that? Yeah. Interceptions by the Cause against Jeff West. Penalties, Cause 4 penalties for 42 yards. Jeff West 2 penalties for 7 yards. And that pretty much tells the story of the game, fellas.
Well,
so we open up the third quarter. The Cause we know will receive because they deferred their choice to the second half. So that'll be good. We ended up scoring right at the beginning or right at the end of the second quarter. So we get a chance to score again, which would really put a hit on Jeff West.
We also dodged a bullet there at the end of the second quarter with a big pass completed and, I don't know, a scurry of things, an ill-advised lateral by the Jeff West kid to his teammate who promptly fumbled the ball, and the Cause recovered. It was an exciting game, there's no doubt.
I saw Travis Daniels when I was going to the bathroom here at halftime, and we were talking about that on the way down to the bathroom, and he said, I think that young man been watching too much Chiefs football, and he's trying to pull off a Travis Kelce move.
I think you're right.
But you don't see that too often.
Well, maybe it's the last play of the game if you're down by 3 or 4. And
just trying to keep the ball alive.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different than what he did. So both teams are on the field with a mandatory 3-minute warm-up at the end of the first half. And Armin, what do you think? What do you expect the rest of the game?
I think we're going to see a lot of what we've seen already. The only difference is the Cause should be in command. So if they're in command, then that means we really need to just take care of business. In one of these games, as you said, and maybe this is where the old rivalry thing comes out. We've already seen some of that happen on the field anyway. But all it's going to take is an ill-timed penalty, a turnover or something to spawn something that we don't expect. But what I think we're going to see a Caw team that's going to go out and run the ball, try to throw it, and they're going to be businesslike.
We have got to stay focused.
Yeah.
Though, even though we've got a 22-7 lead, this thing could come apart at the seams real quick if we don't go out and stay focused and stay on task and do our assignments and make sure we don't let up in any way, shape, or form.
That's right.
We have got to keep taking it to Jeff West every opportunity we get and take everything we can get from him. We don't need any more foolish penalties.
And one of the things we all know from coaching, particularly football, but when that second half starts, sometimes the momentum switches immediately. It's
absolutely.
Like the other team comes alive, and the team that's playing well just kind of goes through the motions. All of a sudden, you got yourself a ball game. So we see that at all levels, junior high, high school, college, pros, and it's like, well, what happened? Why couldn't they do that in the first half? So we'll wait and see what the mentality of both teams becomes.
You know, that first series, when we got the ball on the 40-yard line and we just marched down the field, and gosh, we, took a little time off the clock doing that. But we marched the ball down there, and it kind of set the tone for the beginning of that first quarter. And Jeff West really didn't do a whole lot there for the rest of that quarter. They kind of come alive in the second quarter. But we got to do the same thing here, start of this second half. We're going to receive this kickoff, and we need to take that ball and just drive it right down the field as far as we can go. And if that's to the end zone, that's where we need to go with it. But run that clock and show them that, hey, we're going to stuff this right down your throat and take the ball and go with it.
And then
now that's my take on it.
Then regardless of what we do, like you say, whether we score, put it in the end zone or whatever, but we drive it down, we control the ball, and that's the biggie. When we turn that ball back over to them, whether it's from a kickoff, a punt, or whatever.
Yeah.
We need to
give them a long field.
Don't know if you picked up on a couple of things. If you look at the shot on the field right now, on the opposite side of the field, there's kind of a building up behind the stands right there. That's a new building that a whole bunch of people are involved with. I know some of the shop kids kind of worked on it. It's where the opposing coaches can sit to get a little height on it. And then also we have a play clock on the scoreboard, and it's on our column tonight too that everybody can watch. So a couple of upgrades for us here. Kind of nice.
I like the play clock. I like the play clock.
Yeah. As opposed to the official standing in back and raising his hand at 5 seconds and all that stuff. So.
All right, here we go. Start of the second half. Jeff West kicking off to Perry. Dean and a rusher back deep, and it's
Short
a little
kick.
pop-up, and we need to field that ball, and it bounces off his head.
And
Jeff West recovers the ball.
There we go. Dang it. They caught us by surprise. It was an accident, I think, but we were not ready for it. It just bounced right off us.
Bounced right off of him. Okay, so Jeff West is going to have the ball first. That's just what we said we didn't need to happen.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Yep. Okay, boys, defense, you're on the spot.
Okay, so it's 11:58. Ball is on the 41-yard line. They only need 41 yards.
Well, you talk about a momentum changer right off the bat. Ooh, let's see if the defense can rise to the occasion.
So it's first down. Got the big boy in the backfield beside the quarterback. That's Thiemann and Unruh. Motion. And he's passing a quick pass out to the right.
Big play.
Oh, and they get a good block out there. And that's a gain of about 15 yards.
You know, we have seen that play several times. You think we'd see it coming, but we did not.
That ball is all the way out to the 29-yard line.
A little bit of a block in the back there, but the official standing right there didn't see it.
But, you know, they've run that play twice, and that outside receiver does a good job of blocking our cornerback. And our safety, too much field to cover.
Yeah.
He's not getting there fast enough. Here we go, first down. Ball's on the 29. Diamond, he's dropping back again. He's getting pressure on the backside, but we let him escape. And
nice job.
We get him taken down.
Kniper stopped him, and was it Gordon finished him off?
Oh, we got away with one there. He could have run that for a lot further.
Yes, he could.
Missed a tackle up front, a couple of them, and
right there.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
gained
Gordon.
5 yards, though.
Yep. Cause got to tighten the screws down here a little bit.
Second down and 5 for the Tigers.
Well, it scares you just a little because they've had two really good plays in a row.
Yep.
Nothing else to kick off.
All right, so they come out with Unruh back with Dylan. He asked for the ball. There's the fullback going through. You got to get low on him, and he did. He takes him down, but he's going to move the ball up to the 22-yard line. Gain 2.
Well, they're in 4-down territory. There's no doubt about that.
Third down and 3.
I don't know why they actually don't give it to him a little bit more often. He's been like a bulldozer on a run in there.
But we try to tackle him way too high. You
Yeah.
can't tackle a fire plug like that.
Yep.
The way he's built, he'll just run over you. Oh, he's back there by himself. We're running out of the Wildcat here. Looks like our linebackers are coming up, and it's a reverse, and it's the counter play, but we snuffed that out
Really
and
good
dropped him
job,
for
yeah.
no gain.
That was nice.
Was that 55 was out there?
Yes, is that
Starnes or-
Starnes?
Yeah, he didn't let that get away. That outside linebacker made a good play on that.
Fourth down.
So it
and,
brings up 4th down and 2.
yeah, I know. They got that big old fullback and just slam him in there.
That's probably what I'd do.
I would I would think. I mean, it's nice to if you got something in the back pocket that you haven't shown yet, maybe, but.
Well, they're coming out of that same set. Shotgun. He's a Wildcat, and he's back, and he's got hit.
We let him go.
But man, whoever hit him there first
Yeah.
That was Starnes, I think.
Just bounced right off of him.
bounced right off. So that's going to give him a first down.
Yeah. Close him out.
Well, that was Kniper.
Ball is on the 7, about 17-yard line.
Yeah, but all is not lost. I mean, it's a
So it's 1st and 10.
good opportunity here to shut them down here in this next 10 yards because they don't have a lot of territory to throw the ball into.
No. All right, so got motion left. Quarterback takes the ball.
nice
He's
job.
running with it. And he's still running with it, but then he just got plowed.
I tell you, that was a nice play, though, because he faked the
He did.
wide receiver screen, and then he just tucked it up and ran.
And then we're bouncing off of him until right there.
Well, he's somewhat of a wide body himself, is he not? 6'3".
That's way too much yards on first down, though. You got
Yeah,
what,
you
good
got-
solid 4?
He got 4.
5'9", 150. I take no. 5'9", 180.
All right, back in the regular set with the fullback back there beside the quarterback. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick pass out here, and it's picked off. And it looks like that is Gordon.
Oh, he's gonna
And he
go.
is going to go all the way to the house. And that's going to be a 90-yard reception for a touchdown.
And just like that, the defense steps up and flex their muscles.
This is that's what this game has been about, is surprises.
Boy, he sat in there and saw that coming.
He did.
He made a good play on that. He really did.
I'll bet his eyes got real big there. at the end.
That ball's coming to me.
And the speed didn't help, or didn't hurt, rather.
Didn't hurt, no.
That's right. Holy cow.
All right. So
I
that-
thought that was a penalty when you raised the ball above your head and you crossed
Well,
the goal line.
You
could
can
have
ask
been called
a
for that.
former quarterback of mine who he wasn't trying to goad anybody. Got a touchdown called back. We lost the game because of that.
Ouch.
Macer Linwood. Yep.
Ouch.
All right, so we're going for 2. Yeah, you need to hand that ball to the official and say, here you go, sir. Metcalf back, asks for the snap. It's going to Gordon. Gordon dives, and he's in there for the 2.
All right.
All right, so we make the 2.
Well, we escaped from a mistake on the kickoff return. Defense turns around to happy days going
It
the other
did.
way.
So with 8:08 left in the third quarter, it's Perry Lecompton 30 and Southwest 7.
So do you feel safe now, boys?
At Crown Automotive, nothing is more important to our service and body shop departments than customer satisfaction, which is why we love hearing how we've made your experience enjoyable.
I bought both of my babies here, and the service department has always been amazing.
Had my vehicle back the same day. Great repair and in a timely fashion.
The service center was professional, cheerful, and knowledgeable.
So come see us at Crown for any of your service and body shop needs.
Experience the Crown difference. Crown Automotive, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
Play for a 90-yard touchdown.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the most points that we've put up all year.
Maybe 2 years.
Yeah, maybe 2 years, you're right.
Because last year, we won some ball games, but they wasn't by real high scores.
Yeah.
Now, that's a pretty good offensive output. right now, but
that's a defensive touchdown too.
That
that
was a defensive touchdown.
Yeah.
You betcha.
A nice job by the defense. Very well played.
So we have Jacobson and Mayer back. There's the kick.
Another fumble.
And
Mayer picks it up.
And he gets brought down on the 24-yard line. Does that look like where they're marking it?
Looks close.
He came to a sudden halt. 59, Trendle, Cooper.
7:59.
It's right on the 25.
All right, it's right on the 25. So it's 1st and 10. Let's see what Jeff West has up their sleeve on this series. Looks like they're going back to Thielen back at quarterback. Nope. Yeah, but they've got Unruh back there with him, the big boy. And there's the quarterback keeper. And he scrambles up for about 3.
And that was
no, he only makes 1, maybe 2. We'll give him 2.
Oh no, that was.
I don't know. Caught the last number was 4. I don't know if it was 74 or 54. Who it was?
It's either O'Hara or
O'Hara is 4.
But I thought it was 14. Who's 14?
That's Brokaw.
Brackenoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it was, Brackenoff.
All right. So we got Minnick out here. We got Baker out here on defense.
Oh, ball.
There's a ball,
we got it back.
And we might have that.
I think we did.
We do. We recovered that fumble.
You know, it's if all the bad things in the world could happen to one team at one time, this is.
They've self-destructed, is what it amounted to. Well, we've seen that on film from other games, too.
Sure.
But we saw this happen to us.
Yeah.
A couple of different locations where you run a play, you fumble the ball, you get it right back.
It only happened in like the first quarter a couple of games, and then we played a good game thereafter. But
looks like we got a timeout called by Jeff West just to get him calm and collected.
Yeah,
so.
that's probably a good.
He's going to try to get him. So why don't we take a timeout here? So it's.
At Crown Automotive, nothing is more important to our service and body shop departments than customer satisfaction, which is why we love hearing how we've made your experience enjoyable.
I bought both of my babies here, and the service department has always been amazing.
Had my vehicle back the same day. Great repair and in a timely fashion.
The service center was professional, cheerful, and knowledgeable.
So come see us at Crown for any of your service and body shop needs. Experience the Crown difference. Crown Automotive, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
Yard line. Metcalf's back. Looks like he's got Bronson Rush back there beside him. He takes the ball. He breaks up. He goes to the outside, and he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Harmon, did you see that hole break open? Oh, my gosh.
In fact, I'm almost surprised. Bronson came within just a step or two. Right there. I thought
Cooper Trendle made a nice block
to
open it up on the line of scrimmage, and the rest was history.
That's a gain. Well, no, they gave him the. At first they didn't, but they just marked it. They gave him the first down. So it's on the 15. Here goes
Dean.
Eli Dean. He's dancing around there, and looks like he made it down to about the 12.
Good O-line push. My goodness. They are owning the beasts up there.
It's a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7.
Well, when you can start doing that, it feels pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it seems like you got a lot more energy when things are going your way.
Yep.
All right. We sit in here with 2 backs. Gordon's back. It looks like we're going to run that option. It's a pitch out there. Gordon's racing to the corner. He stops. He cuts back. He gets his feet cut out from underneath him.
Did a nice job of dancing along that sideline. He got a couple extra yards for that.
He made it all the way down to the 8-yard line. So that's a gain of 4.
Ooh, he's limping.
Yeah, the old coach says it's a long ways from your heart.
Yep.
It'll quit hurting when he gets over here and shakes it off a little bit. He looked like it must be an ankle.
I would say.
Maybe he's got a little cramp or something. All right. So it's third down. We've got the ball on the 8-yard line. 2 backs. Metcalf calls for it. There's the give. That's Bronson Rush. Bronson Rush. And he takes her down to the 4.
That was Dean.
It is Dean.
Oh, that was Eli Dean?
Yeah, I thought it was Bronson Rush, too.
Carry is good for Perry Lecompton.
All right, so it's first and goal from the – well, they got that ball on the 5? Yeah.
Just inside, yeah.
We'll leave it on the 4. They've got it on the clock. It's on the 4.
You're a very generous man.
I'm generous. I'm generous.
Come on, boys, let's push it down their throats.
We got 4 downs here to get this thing punched in.
This line needs to be pushing right back.
I see they got Kniper in there back deep, and he takes the handoff, and he runs through there, and he has a touchdown, a 4-yard run.
It's amazing how big those holes look when your linemen stay on the blocks, Armin.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me either. Yeah. We smelled blood, there's blood in the water, and honestly, Jeff West has got to be emotionally down right now.
Yep. Be hard to come back right now with anything.
Yeah.
So, but that's what you try to teach as a coach. You got to teach character, and that's
all right. We're going to try to kick one here. We haven't done this for a few games. This is number 15. He never got it off the ground, did he?
A.J. Campbell.
A.J. Campbell. He's a true freshman. So, at the end of, or with 5:25 left, we have the score Perry Lecompton 36, Jeff West 7.
So that means in a little under 7 minutes we scored 2 touchdowns, boys. That's not bad. Not bad. Of course, the defense scored one of them, and good for them. Just a lot of aggressiveness by them. That's a good thing.
Well, when you look at the season, I was just looking at one stat. We've only scored 52 points in our first 5 games this year.
That's right.
36 in our 6th game. So
in 3 quarters.
In 3 quarters,
We still got 5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter.
Yep.
Well, I would assume you're going to see a lot of different kids get into the game for the cause.
Yeah, might. Yeah, I think the one good thing is that we've seen the defense step up and press an offense finally.
Yes.
We've pressed them.
Well, I want to see Perry build some confidence for next week.
Yep.
I agree.
And there's O'Hara. Kicks the ball off deep, and it's fielded on the 15-yard line. He comes up, and he gets tripped up and goes down at the 31.
And that was number 14 again, Amos Brackenoff.
Yep. He's a headhunter.
Yeah, he is.
He just knocked him off balance. That's all it took.
So they're going to have 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line.
Nice job, kickoff team.
Now, Amos Brackenoff, is he a Bishop Seabury kid?
I don't think so.
He's not.
I don't think so.
I can't remember who.
Ball's on their 31-yard line.
Lucian Brockhoff is.
Yeah.
I got the B.
All right, here we go. One back. Direct snap. He fakes the quick pass. He goes left. And that's way over everybody's head for an incomplete pass.
For those of you who might not be familiar with the comment that Armin just made, is that we are in a cooperative agreement this year with Bishop Seabury.
Yes.
We got some kids coming up from them playing football with us, and I think we also combined our tennis teams, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's right.
That's a cooperative. We're still in the 3A because their enrollment is not that big. So
well, I wish that could have happened about 20 years ago. I got a son that played.
Yeah.
Went to Bishop Seabury, and he would have loved to play it out here.
Yeah. All right. Jeff West breaks the huddle. They come out. Thielen and Unruh back. It's handoff to number 5. That's Holdhouse. He's trying to get around the left end. He's still on his feet, but he's taken down. Looks like he's going to pick up about 5 yards. They're going to have that ball on the 36-yard line. So he did get 5 yards. So it's going to be third down, and it looks like, have they got the down box up over there?
I don't know. I don't see it.
It's right behind that official.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like
They break the pole.
It looks like it's broken.
Okay, he rolls out. He's pumping. He's going deep. We need to get some pressure on the passer. There goes 5. He's tripped up, but he's going to have the first. Looks like he's going to make it out to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 10. We got to get pressure on that passer.
Yeah.
Thalen, what's his name? He did a nice job. He looked like he's going to throw deep and pulled it down. And
Thielen?
And the receiver just ran a little slant.
Well, yeah, Holt just rolled out there and just sat down out there in the flat.
Yeah.
He was wide open in that zone. All right, 2 backs. Trick snap back to the quarterback. His quick pass out here. He catches the ball but goes down instantly. Clock still running.
Not
Looks
much
like
of a
the
game.
ball's on the 46-7 yard line.
I will say he rifled that ball pretty quickly out
Yeah, he
there. It was
did.
right on target.
But
3-yard gain on the play, second down and 7.
brings up second down. It's okay to bend here, but just don't want to break.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff West comes out. Thielen and Unruh sitting back there.
Looks like we're getting ready to some
We
pressure.
got 3 receivers over here to the right. And there's a flag. And nope,
Timeout.
there's a timeout
Well, there
before the
was.
flag.
Timeout Jefferson West.
Timeout, Jeff West. So let's take a break right here with the score 36, Perry Lecompton, 7, Jeff West.
Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
Out on the field.
Yep.
Ball's resting on the 48-yard line. Second down and 7 for Jeff West. Thielen and Unruh are
Second down and 7.
2 backs back. And Thielen fakes it, he pitches it out. Get him down. And they wallered him down.
Kniper, Trindle out there. I think it was one more. Made a combination hit with him.
And that's going to be a loss of.
Number 4 is out there.
I'll tell you that Thielen,
About 7 or 8 yards.
His center of gravity is only a few inches above the ground.
Which means it's hard to bring that ball down.
Yeah,
An injury, someone's down.
I thought it was
Jeff
Thielen
West,
at first.
Jeff West kid.
It could be him because he was kind of.
He was doing everything he could. He's fighting out there.
So, since we don't have any action going on right here, let's reflect back here a little bit. With 3:16 left in this quarter, and they just lost some yards. We got third down, and I think that's box did break because that's. You look over there.
Yeah, it's like a miniature third down.
That's why you don't spend $6,000 on those lit up boxes.
But that's why we can't see it. I guess we just have to start watching the clock.
Yeah.
But Perry is in a situation here with third down. We just need to make sure that we keep everybody in front of us here and don't give up something deep. And we got to put some pressure on that passer. You know, we just got to play good, solid, sound football. I will say this: I have had some people. In fact, I was at the middle school the other day, and Summer Skeet is the secretary over there.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, I sure do enjoy listening to call football on Friday nights. So I told her, I said, well, I'll tell Mark and Armin you said good job. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, Summer, if you're watching, I sure miss those days when you were up at the high school and I was there also harassing you giving you a bad time once in a while.
I never gave Summer a bad time.
Yeah, she returned the favor quite often, I think.
Well, you remember we had the Bowen kids here.
Oh, yeah.
And Chad was the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck was down at Olathe last night watching Lawrence High play Olathe Southwest, I think it was who they played. And he run on to Chad and Chad's mom, and they were talking. And he said, well, I didn't know your dad was on the broadcast. And Chuck said, yeah, he's doing that this year. He said, how did you know that? And he said, well, I always watch Friday Night Football when Perry's playing.
Is that right?
I said, of all people, I remember I coached him in middle school. He's a good kid. All those Bowen kids were good kids.
Well, I think the kids we used to have, it was good to see Thad Metcalf up here at halftime.
Oh, yeah, halftime.
Armin had invited him up,
yeah.
Talking to his dad, so it was good to catch up with him. It's hard to believe he was a senior already.
So, yeah.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Baker, yeah. Going into pre-med.
Pre-med?
In pre-med, he's going to do that.
Wow.
Physician's assistant.
He's
he
still
was talking about
still
becoming.
playing with some of his old teammates down in Baldwin. I think Trent Robb's still there playing. Yep. And
all right,
Billy
here we
Welch
go. We're getting back to live action here. Third down. Jeff West sitting back there with two backs. Quarterback drops back. We get some pressure. I think there was a hold, but we throw him down, and that is Chance Gray again.
Chance Gray.
He stayed right with it.
Chance Gray. So that puts him back to the 33. That's a loss of 6.
Nice job by the defense. Put the clamps, hammer down on them, make them punt.
So that brings up.
Is this our first punt?
Fourth down.
Is this their first punt? Or
No. Remember they let the ball hit
yes,
and it went for
yes.
20 yards?
Yes.
Didn't catch it?
I do remember.
All right. Oh, we almost got that one. There we go again, letting it bounce.
Just pick it up and
Why
take
do we
it
even
easy.
send anybody back?
Yeah.
Well, all right, so ball is coming to rest on the 26. So Perry's going to have the ball on the 26.
2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the third quarter, and Cause have what we would say a commanding lead, fellas.
Looks like Gray's going to be in there at the tight end position. Baker just came off. I see Gordon back out there, so whatever his limp was, it's gone away.
He might feel it tomorrow morning, but not tonight. Yeah.
He might.
All right, so we're sitting back there with one back. Metcalf back asking for the ball. And it's a give to Eli Dean. Eli Dean on the run. He's still churning. He breaks loose. He still go down. There you go.
He was wise to go down
I
there.
think so too. He was going to catch a helmet in the stomach.
He was. He
That's
knew
a
he
nice
was being
game.
targeted there.
That's a 16-yard gain. All right. No, that's a 38. I was going to say that wasn't a 16-yard gain. It's a 12-yard gain. All right, so that brings up first down. 1st and 10. This time looks like we got Bronson Rush back there with Metcalf. He asked for the ball. There's the give to Bronson Rush. Bronson cuts back. He's going back against the grain. He's still churning, and he's going to be close to a first down.
I think he got it.
Well, saw some openings, just made some quick jab steps, and he was there.
That's going to bring it out to the 48.
No, he didn't quite make it.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that O-line continues to gel tonight, gentlemen. It
Yeah.
looks good. If I'm a running back, I'd be really happy tonight.
right now we're going to just keep the clock going.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect to see a pass for a while.
I think we're going to run this play clock down pretty much to 2 or 3 seconds on every play, too.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 backs back. There's the snap. And go down, Mick. Don't keep running backwards.
He just missed the handoff.
Well, actually, he missed the snap from center. It was he mishandled it, or
he mishandled it, and then it's messed up the timing, and,
right.
And then he instead of going down, he kept backing up.
At least he didn't try to make a.
So that's going to move her back to the
play he couldn't make.
42-yard line. That's a loss of 6. We don't need those losses.
No, but again, I don't know. I'm not sure you try to throw the ball here.
No.
I think you run it, get what you can. Maybe you get lucky. I say lucky. Maybe
it's third down.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nice catch. Oh, I thought he had it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's Eli Dean, and he dropped it.
Yep.
Well, this could bring on Perry's first punt.
This would be a punt.
Now we got another player down out there. Now he's up.
Somebody call a timeout?
No, number 21. Well, I don't think so.
I think
they must have.
I think
they're checking him over. They must have called him out for.
I think it's an official timeout to coach to get. I think he's in La La Land. It looks to me like he doesn't know where he is.
Caden Perry, Jeff West.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up 4th down. There's 3 seconds left in this quarter. And it looks like Ronnie Baker is going to be back to punt the ball. Number 6, Mayer, is back to field this punt. And he gets it away, and it's a nice high kick. He lets it bounce. Get away from it right there, and it's killed on the 20-yard line, it looks like. So Jeff West is going to take over the ball, and it's going to be the start of the 4th quarter because that ended the 3rd quarter. They're going to have the ball on the 20-yard line. Let's take a timeout. All right, here we go. 4th quarter. Jeff West breaks the huddle. We got 2 backs, 1 receiver wide left, 3 right. And there's the quarterback on the keeper. He's scrambling around. He finds a little seam, falls forward for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, that's the trick on that type of a play. You just look to see where the hole is and just run there. If there's no hole, you put your head down and push.
Yep. It's a gain of 5 yards. Coach sends in the play. Jeff West coming out with Unruh and Thielen back. 5 goes in motion, and the ball's on the ground, and he scrambles around, and he still gets that play off, and it's a long pass down this side, but it's overthrown. That pass was intended for Blyman.
Aiden Graves was running with him step for step.
Yep.
Well, if he'd have thrown it shorter for the reception, he'd have put it in the hands of Graves because he was right where he needed to be to grab that one too. So
Aiden was right there. You can't ask more of a D-back.
So that's going to bring up third down. They still need 5 yards for the first. Got 2 backs. 1 back there with the quarterback. 2 receivers right. Direct snap back to quarterback. He steps up. He's going to throw. He's out in the flat. Looks like he's got the first down and a little bit more. Looks like he's going to gain about 10 or 11 yards.
Well, kudos to the quarterback. He had a lot of patience. It was waited for the kid to break open, and there it was.
37-yard line. Gain of 12. 1st and 10.
Number 4, O'Hara, in on the defensive line right now.
Okay. At the motion, here comes Holtis on the sweep, but he gets brought down by number 14. That's
from behind.
Brackenhoff. He
chased that play.
Sniffed him right down from behind.
So that's a gain of 1.
Nice job.
Brings it out to the 38.
Brackenhoff, 5'11" junior, 180 pounds. That's what you have to do on defense. You just have to be relentless. You just stay with it.
Just got to read your keys.
I was going to say that.
Just read your keys.
It's so you just got to react. You got to know what you're supposed to be doing, and you react to everything you see.
All right, come out. 1 back. Quarterback asks for the ball. He's turning. He's looking right. He's scrambling. Throws the ball deep, and he's got a man in the open. And he brings it down for the reception. That was number 2, Blyman. That ball is all the way down to the 32-yard line.
That's a nice pass. You just beat the man on defense, and quarterback put it right on the money.
He did.
That's for 30 yards.
Yeah.
That's a 30-yard play. All right, so that brings up 1st and 10. Ball is on the 35-yard line. Motion. And he fakes it. The quarterback keeps it. He gets that around the right side. He's still on his... And he's brought down.
Now, was that planned? He turned completely around. Went out the backside.
I think he did a good job of reading the blocks.
Is that what it was?
Instead of parting the waters.
Yes.
They caved the water in and he just bounced to the outside. A good job of read by him.
Well, I'd say they made a good move from him to quarterback.
Yeah. 2nd and a short 2.
Yep, 2nd and 2.
No pun intended, of course.
No, not at all.
Quarterback's back, asking for the ball. He's rolling out to the left. We got some
pressure.
heat on him. We let him get away, but then we go down.
Number 55 put the pressure on him to begin with. Cage Starnes out there, the senior.
And then
he's
Chance
gonna
Gray
lose.
finished him off.
That ball's all the way back to the 34. That's a loss of 10.
Yeah, we'll take that.
This is what happens when you've got to try so hard to.
Yeah.
And sooner or later you do things that you probably shouldn't be doing.
So it's 3rd and 9. We just got to make sure we keep people covered.
That's right. And you got trips out here on this side.
He's dropping back. He's looking down the right side. He's got a man deep down there.
Touchdown.
Oh, that was a nice catch.
And he scored.
Yeah.
That was a nice catch. He went up. I thought I thought 84 was going to battle away from him. He turned. He just got out jumped. He jumped late. Our defender jumped late.
Right. Well, the receiver had to focus on the ball. He had to see it coming down and make sure he caught it, and he did a good job of that.
Yeah, our defender was right. He ran with him, turned his head, saw the ball. He just didn't jump in time. So
he was also let the guy get behind him.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You don't want to let that happen. Number 6 out there. That's Mayer on for the extra point. Looks like we got a young man out there that doesn't know if he's supposed to be there or not. So Jeff West is going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, on an extra point, that's too bad.
Yeah. So we'll keep it here.
Yeah, they were missing one kid.
You know, when we were talking at halftime, we said we got to come out and just play sound, and we just can't break give a big play, and that's what we just did. We gave them the big play, and those are the kind of things that tomorrow when we look at the film, the coach is going to say, guys, we got to stay focused, and you got to stay with your people. Can't relax. You just can't relax.
Well, the other thing is, if you're a defender in the secondary, you got to say this play is coming at me. Every time you've got to say it's coming at me.
Well, coach is going to have a whole bunch of things he can look at and say, we can't do this again. But by the same token, there are so many things he'll be able to look at and say, we did these right, we did these well.
This will be, when the coaches meet on Saturday mornings, they grade out their players. This will be probably one of their highest graded games.
Yep. All right, we're going to try this again. Looks like we got 11 people out there for Jeff West. And there's the snap, placed down, and that is right through the middle for good.
No doubt about that.
That's going to make the score Perry Lecompton 36, Jeff West 14.
Now, do we expect a short kick again? If I'm the specialties team guy, a team coach, I'm saying, hey, be prepared for a squib, be prepared for a short kick. Just think, you guys back there, it's coming to me, and just field it.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. Same thing we saw the other night, last Friday night with Royal Valley. They came out with about the same amount of time on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And they put together a long drive and run that clock totally off.
I think you're right, Bill.
And that's what we've got to do right here. We've got to take this kick off.
That's what
we got to expect a pooch kick again like last time. Everybody out there has got to be ready to field it. And then we've got to just come out and just pound the ball, just drive it down their throat and run that 8 minutes off that clock and get out of here.
That'll be our intent. And that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But everybody out there needs to be looking for the ball.
Yep.
Everybody.
And if nothing else, you just fair catch it.
That's
just
right.
Wave your hands
always
and catch
wave
it,
your hands, just catch it if you don't want to run with it.
Yep.
But you got to field it. All right, here we go. Mayer's kicking. And it's another pooch. But this time he catches it. And he runs that ball up to about the 44-yard line.
Same place. I don't know if it's the same young man, but he was certainly ready for it.
Caden Baker there, I think.
Caden Baker brings back the kick for Perry Lecompton.
Yep. It's going to be on the 44.
That little run back got us about 8 more yards, so
Paul's
in good shape.
I mean, as you said, Bill, the question now isn't score as quickly as we can. The question is just hold on to the ball, keep it out of their hands, run that clock.
That's right. We want to run that clock. Metcalf asks for the ball, and there comes Eli Dean making a little move, and he is journeying his feet, and that's good for 10 yards, and that's going to be a first down, I believe.
Awful close. Yeah,
all
I'm sure
the way
it is.
to the other 44.
I'm pretty sure it will be.
No, the 46.
That's Gordon, by the way, Tristan.
Oh, was that Tristan?
Yep.
I thought that was Eli Dean.
Yeah, kind of looked like it, wiggling and squiggling.
First down. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there, boys.
Yep.
We just drive the ball. Say, look out, guy. Here we're coming. We're coming at you. Two backs. Metcalf back asking for the ball. And there's the handoff to Bronson Rush. Bronson's making a nice little run there.
That's
looks like he gets all the way up to the 40.
That's right in your wheelhouse there. That's exactly what you've been talking about.
Gain of 6.
Anytime you can gain 5-6 yards on a
5-6 yards
first down.
of crack, just keep her going.
Yep, that's right. Take a little time off the clock. Enjoy the scenery.
Like the calls are coming up. We got one back there this time. I think that is Eli Dean back there this time. 21. Metcalf asks for the ball, and there's the handoff, and here he goes right. And he's still on his feet. He's breaking out to the outside. He stops. He gets down, and he takes that ball all the way down to the 31-yard line, look like.
Kid's got a little fight in him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. 32-yard line. Gain. That was a gain of 8. 6-8. We'll take whatever they give us, right?
This is the kind of the nail in the coffin here.
Thank you, offensive line.
Yep.
Up front, doing a nice job. They've done a nice job all night.
All right, here we come out. This time we've got Bronson Rush back there beside Metcalf. All right, he asks for the ball, and there goes Bronson. He cuts it back up the middle, and he makes a nice run all the way to the 20-yard line. Looks like the 21-yard line.
When it's rolling, it's really rolling well.
That's right.
Well, again, we have offensive linemen that are staying with their blocks. We've got pulling guards that are knocking people off the ball, and it's just everybody working together really good.
All right. It's 1st and 10 again.
Where are we at, 22?
We're watching the play clock run down.
That's
they're
21,
not gonna,
22, yeah.
We need to get a play in, though.
It would be helpful.
I don't know what takes so long to call a play. Now we got to hustle up. 2 backs. There's the snap. There's the give. 17. That's Gordon. He forges ahead. Looks like to the 17-yard line. Gain of 4.
That little short down box over there is amazing.
They ought to throw that thing away. I can't see
There's
it.
a good picture of it. You see the second down marker.
Guy's
over
leaning
the
on
sideline.
it.
Yeah.
It must have broken off because normally it stands up another 3 or 4 feet so you can see it. So,
All right, here we go. It's 16 seconds. Come on, coaches. Get the play in there.
So I said it was a second short.
I believe in running the clock, but not
two.
down to 1 second. All right, so we're up. Metcalf is where he's got Eli Dean back there beside him again. It's a snap.
Oh, nice.
They shot somebody from this side.
Yeah, he came through like a pistol.
He gained
from the outside, way from the outside all the way down there.
He lost a yard or 2. In fact, he lost 2.
2 downs to get it.
That was number 30 there, Max Tuck, outside linebacker.
I'd say let's slow him down with a little counter to his side. You go ahead and take that dive back.
Okay, so we're at 3rd down. Clocks are running. We still got 4 minutes we got to run off that clock.
Yep.
Well, we've run a lot of time off of it.
We're not going to be set. I guarantee it. They're going to get a penalty.
Timeout.
No, we had to call a timeout.
That's
there's nothing wrong with that. That uses every second on the play clock. And
well,
the problem really is you got to get prepared for the next game too, and sometimes you need to save that time.
Next week at Hayden. Hayden ranked number 2 in 3A. I
don't check that stuff. I check all the other stuff, but I really haven't checked the rankings. I don't know. Is Andale still on top? And
I think so.
Not on top. I don't think.
Or are they? There's 4A or 3A.
They're 3A.
They're still 3A.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Andale is.
But Cheney is over there too, and they're the defending state champions.
Yeah.
But they're not in the same district. When I was looking at those district layouts, they got those guys in 2 different districts. They used to be in the same district.
I think Andale's all the way down to number 4 or something like that.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah.
Well, that country
so
over there
far.
west of Wichita, that's got some.
Isn't
all
that
those
the truth?
people move out from Wichita, move out in those outskirts. And all right, here we go. 3rd down and 7. Metcalf back asking for the ball. And that's illegal procedure. And they got them
pickup.
for They got them for jumping offside. 77. I saw him lean, or 70, whatever. 77. I saw him lean, but I didn't know if he broke the line or not.
Good timing. We've used that several times throughout the year. We go on the first clap all the time, and here it was the second one. So
that moved the ball down to the 14-yard line.
Good concentration by the O-line.
There's Metcalf on the keeper. He's going to scramble right into the end zone for a touchdown.
That counter has worked well for him tonight.
Yeah, it has. That's a play you can count on right there, at least tonight.
But did you see that lane just open
Yes.
up?
Oh, yeah.
The offensive
Huge.
line just sealed it, and there had to be a wall in there that made like a 5-foot wide alley. Just nobody even touched him hardly. Nice job up front by the O-line, Herman.
All right.
I
Looks like we're in it.
This was great.
Oh, here's Gray in here kicking it. Now, I've watched him. If this get this down, he can kick that ball. There's place. There's the kick, and it's up, and it is good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's well done.
So that makes the score 42 Perry Lecompton, 14 Jeff West.
43.
43, that's right. I forgot to add that extra point.
That's
43 to 14.
I'll tell you what, the Cause have had it their way tonight.
Yeah.
Don't you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
This is just like we mentioned earlier. This is almost as many points scored tonight as we scored the entire year.
They have done well, learned their lessons, and good warm up to go to Topeka Hayden next week. So,
Well, with 4:04 left here in the fourth quarter, O'Hara's going to kick this ball one more time.
Holton's the only team that scored more points on Jeff West than Perry tonight.
Really?
we got an update of the Holton Hayden game yet?
I don't know, Ed, if you're out there, if you got an update, text it to us so we can tell our fans how that game's going. And O'Hara, it's a kick that goes over, and he cuts back, he spins, but he's taken down on about the 37-yard line.
Too many blue jerseys out there.
Is that Bauman?
We got 3:57 left in the game.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for Jefferson West from their 36.
All right, first down. They say it's on the 36. Yep. We'll write down the 36. So it's first and 10.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see another long pass, or at least attempt.
Well,
Yeah, they have nothing to lose.
right.
I mean, what do they got to lose?
It's always fun to score, and if that's
Quarterback. He asks for the ball, and it's a fullback, and they're still hitting him up there, and the ball pops out, but it's already down.
it was
Can I
blown
put
dead.
in on the play and a couple other bodies?
And that's
in there
going to
didn't
be a
quite catch
loss
that.
of 2 yards. Going to take that ball back to the
Number 5 in on that too, Chance Gray.
Chance Gray.
still on the 36, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Subs coming in for the Cause. Number 16 running in out one of the safeties.
Tommy
Marcelino.
Marcelino,
sophomore.
Marcelino, yeah. He's their quarterback on the JV squad. All right. Direct pass, is quick pass out here. We got it covered, but he run right by it.
Nice tackle, though, by number 3, which is
Bennett. Bennett Minnick, excuse me.
That's 59.
59, that's
Trindle.
Trindle, yeah.
He just flat didn't break down, run right by that.
Yeah.
Third down and 11.
So he picked up, that ball is now 34.
Number 7, Easton Grave, the sophomore out there at one of the other safeties.
Quarterback, back, drops back. He's looking right. Oh, Baker runs right by him again. There's it. Hang on. There you go. There you go.
Ed has news for us.
Gets the
Hayden
ball.
leads Holton 31-7.
Oh,
31-7.
They must have put it on in the second half, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I just got a deal from Brian Dammy. He said the score was 31-7.
Yeah. Thanks, fellas. I appreciate that.
You bet. Glad you're out there listening, watching.
Fourth down and 8 for Jeff West.
So Brown's
and snapping the punt. Oh, and don't hit that kicker, whatever you do. And that's out of bounds right on the. I think they're going to mark that on the.
close to the 50. Oh, no, a little bit farther out.
40. Or he caught it on the 50 and is that quite
That's
a ways
true.
out of bounds.
Oh, way back. My goodness.
Yeah, all the way to the 40. So we're going to get the ball 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
I would assume that we might see some JV kids out here right now.
I would guess.
New numbers.
In fact,
we got a minute 46.
I see Walker Gray's out there. I see Ryan Heston.
Yeah, that's
number 13 is Ozzie Erdley.
Yeah, and Tommy's out there at quarterback. So this is the JV squad. And there's your number 8. What's his name? Run the kicks back.
Oh, yeah, that's Hayes. Henry Hayes.
Henry Hayes. He's back there at the running back. And there's Tommy getting the ball, a handoff to Henry Hayes, and there he goes. He's plowing up there for about 5 yards. Takes it up to the 35-yard line.
Well,
2nd down and 5. Clock's running, 1:27. Got 2 backs back there now. There's 7 trying to get on the field. Get stopped, 7. You don't need to run clear off. There's the snap, 2nd back. That's 12. And he makes a nice gain of
Tanner Wheat.
Tanner Wheat.
Here's
about a yard.
Here's a situation, too, where the quarterback's going to learn when he sees those stunting linebackers coming just to hold his count for his half a second. They may come across before he snaps it. So
looks like we have 3rd down and 3.
I wouldn't expect to see anything but what we've seen already.
I think we're going to see Henry Hayes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be at all
Henry Hayes
surprised.
right here. Don't be surprised. I don't know. He may just take a knee. Nope, it's Henry Hayes, and there he goes. And he's just still on his feet.
I thought he had the 1st down, but
he got close.
Got to learn not to dance backwards.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right there. Put your head down and go.
It's on the 30.
He had the 1st down there, and then they just kind of drove him
Picked up
back.
6.
But you're not going to punt the ball.
No.
I don't think they're going to get another playoff here because they're going to let the clock run out.
That's it.
Well, nice job by the Cause tonight,
This
fellas.
game is in the book. Yeah, it's been a good game. Kind of summarizing this up, the Cause did what they needed to do, especially that last series. They kept control of the ball and run that clock off. Yep. Well, guys, it's been a good night. We need to check out here. Mark, appreciate everything.
All right.
Armin. And we've had Will on the camera. We've had Easton back here on the controls. It's been a good night. I'm Bill Carver saying we'll see you next week at Hayden. Good night.
Finally, a lot of positive things.